Hi, this is Jeandra. I'm out here at the King Arthur Black Carpet with Jon Voight. Before we talk about Jon Voight, Ray Donovan, because I got to talk about Ray Donovan. That's my good
Where's
show.
this pointing?
It's pointing right here at you.
Oh, it is. That's
See,
at me. Then that's at you.
Hi, everybody. I'm out here.
Now you see it's pointing over here. But it's all right. I don't care if we get on anyway.
I'm going to keep all this in. So what's the first time do you remember hearing about King Arthur?
I came from this other generation when these stories were our Star Wars. And there wouldn't be a Star Wars without King Arthur. The story of the legend of King Arthur with Merlin. Obi-Wan Kenobi is really Merlin, you see.
Really?
Well, I mean, if you look at it, yeah. Obi-Wan Kenobi, Alec Guinness, he was really Merlin. And Luke was King Arthur. So there's a lot of similarities. And they took other things. George took other things. But that's a basic. There wouldn't be that story without this first story. So anyways, there's a lot of very powerful elements in this. And I always like to see this story. It's a great story.
It's a great story. You know, a new generation of people who aren't reading as much as they should get to see a classic tale that, you know, we both got to enjoy at some point.
You're right. It's sad that we don't have that. I mean, we've got these cell phones and we're doing all this interacting with the, stuff for ourselves, Facebook and all that stuff. And we're not sitting down and reading these books and using our imaginations as much. There are benefits to this other technology as well. But I lament that we're not reading more because there's a lot of, because the great minds put so much into the writings, and we can immerse ourselves in that wisdom through their books.
I got to spend some time a couple weeks ago with your TV son, Liev Schreiber, to talk about his movie Chuck that he's got coming out, but all eyes are focused on Ray Donovan. When is Ray Donovan coming?
Well, we're shooting it right now, but I think it's not going to come out for a while. Maybe August, July or August. But anyway, we're working on it. We're into this season,
When you do the Ray Donovan, the scenes and the shoots and kind of the evolution of what is the toughest part now at shooting for Ray Donovan for you?
The hardest part, I think, in any of this is to get the scripts right, because these stories are very complex. There's so many characters, and you have to fulfill those characters every season. And they do a good job. They work very hard on it. And then it's our turn. We know the characters pretty well, so we work on it too. So anyways, the idea of satisfying the potential of these characters and tell the proper stories.
And lastly, before you head in, Ray Donovan is such a big show focused on boxing. A lot of big fights went on. We just had the big Canelo Chavez fight last weekend. We had the Joshua fight.
About this stuff, huh?
Well, I started in boxing and I kind of ended up in media, but boxing was more my.
Good for you. Were you satisfied with that fight?
This fight, no, not at all.
It wasn't such a good fight, huh?
Chavez Jr., he didn't do anything. I expected him at least try in a later of the fight, but just kind of stood around.
I don't know what happened there, but anyway, Canelo, I know Canelo because I saw him in the gym a couple of years ago, and he's a good guy. He's a very talented boxer, and I see his evolution. It's pretty good. What do you think?
I think he's great. He's the only fighter that we've ever seen improve that lost to Floyd Mayweather. After they lose to Floyd, they kind of go downhill, but he's gotten better and better.
They wanted Floyd. Floyd wanted him early. They didn't want him later because they knew he was going to come along. Yeah.
And so
Floyd is.
So finally, we get the big fight, Canelo versus Triple G in September. They're finally going to do it.
That's the one they want, yeah.
Any early prediction for that one?
No, but I'm a Canelo guy at this moment. I don't know much about Triple G yet, but I'll focus on it. I mean, obviously, they're both tremendously talented guys.
All right. Thanks for stopping and talking with me, John. Appreciate it.